Hello Army! Welcome back to our channel. Today we have huge news that's been anticipated for years. BTS is finally back, and they're not playing around. After all members completed their military service, all 7 BTS members are preparing something extraordinary for their 2026 World Tour. And guys, this isn't just an ordinary tour. This will be one of the biggest K-pop tours in history, with more than 65 concerts, an estimated 4 million attendees, and preparations that began in mid-2025 in Los Angeles. Stay tuned because we're going to break down all the exciting details about BTS's epic preparations for their comeback. Let's start from the beginning of the timeline that made ARMY worldwide cry with happiness. June 2025, the long-awaited moment finally arrived. RM, Jungkook, Jimin, and Suga officially completed their military service. This was a historic moment because for the first time since December 2022, all 7 BTS members were finally free from military obligations. And you know what they did after reuniting? Right on July 1st, 2025, BTS held their first live stream as a complete group in nearly 3 years. This Weverse livestream was watched by more than 7.3 million viewers in real time. Imagine 7.3 million people watching simultaneously. This proved how massive ARMY's enthusiasm was for their comeback. In that live stream, BTS members officially announced they would release a new album in spring 2026, followed by a massive world tour. RM specifically said they would visit many countries around the world. And J-Hope, he said his heart was already racing thinking about this tour. But what's most interesting is their statement about the approach to this new album. They said, "We're approaching the album with the same mindset we had when we first started." This means they're going back to their roots with the same energy and passion they had when they debuted in 2013. And guys, this is so exciting because we know how dedicated BTS was when they first started. Now, let's talk about what's happening behind the scenes. After the announcement in July 2025, all BTS members moved to Los Angeles to focus on album production and tour preparations. And this isn't a casual vacation, guys. They're really working hard. In August 2025, J-Hope shared photos on Instagram that made ARMY worldwide hysterical. There were photos of all 7 members standing on a California beach with incredible visuals. But what caused the most excitement was photos of them inside a recording studio standing around microphones, showing they were actively working on their new album. And you know who dropped by their studio? Charlie Puth. Yes, this famous American singer was seen in the studio with BTS. There was even a video of Jungkook and Charlie playing with fidget spinners between recording sessions. This shows that BTS's new album will likely have spectacular international collaborations. The most recent update that made ARMY jump with excitement came on November 24th, 2025. RM posted a photo on his Instagram story showing him with Jungkook, Jimin, and Suga inside a dance practice room. Although RM deleted his first upload and replaced it with another photo, the message was clear. BTS is practicing choreography for their comeback. This photo is very significant because it's the first time since their reunion in June that we've seen multiple BTS members together in a work setting. This isn't just an ordinary photo session. This is real proof that they're preparing their stage performances. And guys, Suga's appearance in this photo is very emotional for ARMY. Since completing his military service in June 2025, Suga has been very quiet with updates. His last Instagram post before RM's photo was on September 22nd, 2025. Besides 2 group live streams on Weverse on July 1st and August 17th, he barely appeared in any solo content. So seeing him back in the practice room was a very meaningful moment. Based on various reports and credible sources, BTS World Tour 2026 is projected to be one of the biggest tours in K-pop history. Let's break down the numbers that are truly mind-blowing. First, tour duration. This tour is expected to run from May to December 2026. That's 8 full months, guys. Imagine the stamina and dedication needed to do a world tour for that period. Second, number of concerts. Reports mention there will be around 65 performances across various continents. For comparison, their very successful Love Yourself World Tour in 2018 to 2019 had 64 concert dates and attracted 2 million attendees. This 2026 tour is projected to double that number. Third, attendee count. An estimated more than 4 million fans will attend these concerts, with an average of over 60,000 people per show. This means they'll be filling the world's biggest stadiums. For context, their Permission to Dance on Stage tour in 2021 to 2022 with only 12 performances already attracted 4 million total attendees, including live stream. Imagine with 65 shows. Fourth, geographical coverage. BTS has promised to visit many regions, including places they've never visited before. There are strong rumors they'll perform in India for the first time, considering HYB just opened an office in Mumbai in September 2025. They're also expected to visit Asia, North America, Europe, Latin America, and possibly even the Middle East. What makes this 2026 tour different is the pre-tour experience they're preparing. Before the world tour begins, BTS will hold a 2-week global event from September 24th to October 5th, 2026. This event will feature 4 BTS concert films in 2,500 theaters across 65 countries. Imagine fans who can't attend live concerts can still experience BTS in 4K quality at their local theaters. Plus, there will be pop-up stores in various cities with exclusive BTS merchandise. This is truly next-level fan service. And there's more. J-Hope will release his solo concert film titled J-Hope Tour Hope on the Stage the Movie, which will be shown in IMAX and theaters worldwide on November 12th and 15th, 2026. So ARMY has plenty of content to look forward to. Now, let's talk about what makes BTS's preparation for this tour so special. If you're familiar with BTS, you know they never do anything halfway when it comes to choreography and performance. Their dance practice videos are legendary, and every movement is learned with incredible detail. BTS is famous for their perfect synchronization. If you've ever watched their dance practice videos for songs like Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Black Swan, or On, you know that every member moves with incredible precision. They're not just dancing, they're storytelling through movement. And for this 2026 World Tour, expectations are even higher because this is their comeback after a long hiatus. BTS members themselves have evolved as solo artists during the military service period. Jimin released Face, and Muse, Jungkook released Golden, RM has Indigo, J-Hope has Hope World, and Jack in the Box, Jin just completed his solo tour. All these experiences they'll bring to their group performances. J-Hope said something very interesting in an interview with Apple Music. He said, "The funny thing for me is when our identities, which have taken shape in various ways, come together as BTS. I'm curious to see how it'll look like. I think it's going to be a massive energy. This means we'll see a more mature BTS, with each member bringing their unique identity that's been refined during solo projects, but still united as one group. And guys, imagine the energy that will be created from that combination." Based on reports, BTS has already started intensive physical training since being in Los Angeles. Jungkook, RM, and V were seen doing gym sessions with trainer Ma Sun-ho. They're not just focusing on choreography, but also on their physique and stamina. Because performing 65 shows in 8 months is no joke, it requires peak physical condition. Latest update from November 2025, Jimin announced in a live stream that they just finished recording the album. He said, "Guys, we just finished recording. It can come out next spring. Seeing you today, I really feel like promoting our music." And RM added in his Weverse post, "Above all, the music is really good. Everyone is working hard, so please look forward to it. So the timeline is clear now. The album will be released in spring 2026, most likely late March 2026, based on various sources. After that, there will be a promotional period with music show performances, variety show appearances, and possibly award shows. And then, May 2026, the World Tour will begin. BTS World Tour 2026 isn't just about music and dance. This is a cultural phenomenon. When BTS did Permission to Dance on Stage tour in 2021 to 2022 with only 12 performances, they recorded various incredible records. In Los Angeles, their 4 performances at SoFi Stadium generated $33.3 million with 214,000 tickets sold, becoming the biggest box office score since venues reopened after the pandemic. In Las Vegas, they earned $35.9 million, breaking the all-time box office record for Las Vegas and the state of Nevada. And guys, that was only 12 shows. Imagine what will happen with 65 shows in 2026. Economists project that BTS World Tour 2026 could generate hundreds of millions of dollars in economic impact globally. This isn't just a concert. This is an economic boost for every city they visit. Hotel bookings increase dramatically. Restaurants are full. Transportation systems are overwhelmed in a positive way. Merchandise sales explode. When BTS comes to a city, that city's entire economy is lifted. The Seoul Music Awards even gave Jimin the Hallyu Special Award in June 2025, acknowledging BTS's contribution to spreading Korean culture globally. For ARMY, worldwide planning to attend concerts, preparation should start now. Based on previous BTS tours, the ticketing process will be very competitive. There will be multiple pre-sale phases. Fan club pre-sale for ARMY membership holders, partner credit card pre-sales, regional pre-sales, and finally public on sale. BTS is known for their legendary sellout power. Tickets for Permission to Dance on Stage sold out in minutes. For this much bigger 2026 tour, the expectation is that tickets will sell out even faster. So you need to be ready with multiple devices, stable internet connection, and patience. Ticket prices are expected to range from $80 for standard tickets to $500 or more for premium seats. VIP packages could reach $700 to $1,000, but this includes special perks like soundcheck access, exclusive merchandise, and possibly meet and greet opportunities. Tips from veteran ARMY experiences. Join the official ARMY fan club as soon as possible. Follow BTS and HYB official channels for first ticketing announcements. Prepare payment methods now, and most importantly, don't give up if you fail on the first attempt. BTS usually adds dates if demand is very high. BTS's new album, which will be their first full studio album in 6 years since being 2020, will be the foundation for their tour set list. Based on member statements, this album will reflect each member's thoughts and ideas, so we can expect diverse musical styles. The set list will likely include a mix of their biggest hits like Dynamite, Butter, Boy with Love, DNA, Idol, combined with deep cuts that are fan favorites, solo stages for each member, and of course new songs from the 2026 album. If we look at their Love Yourself tour, the set list typically included 20 to 25 songs with encore. For this more massive 2026 tour, fans are hoping for an even longer setlist, maybe 25 to 30 songs. There's also speculation about special stages, unit performances, and surprise guests in selected cities. And guys, we have to talk about production value. BTS concerts aren't just about music, this is a full sensory experience. Elaborate stage design, multiple costume changes, massive video screens, spectacular lighting, and breathtaking special effects. Permission to Dance on Stage featured a marching band in the on-performance, massive LED screens with stunning visuals, and stages that extended to the audience for closer fan interaction. For 2026, with an even bigger budget and more advanced technology, we can expect absolutely next-level production quality. Some fans speculate there will be holographic elements, 360-degree stages, drone shows, augmented reality components, and interactive elements involving the audience. BTS and their team always push boundaries in concert production, so expect the unexpected. Guys, we're witnessing history in the making. BTS World Tour 2026 isn't just an ordinary comeback. This is a statement that BTS, after overcoming all challenges, including mandatory military service and global pandemic, returns stronger than ever. The preparations they've been doing since mid-2025, from recording in LA, physical training, to dance practice visible in recent photos, all show they're taking this comeback very seriously. This isn't just for fans. This is for their legacy as one of the greatest musical acts of this generation. The album that's really good, according to RM, the energy that's massive, according to J-Hope, and the genuine excitement from all members show that 2026 will be an unforgettable year for BTS and ARMY. What makes this all more special is the bond between BTS and ARMY that never broke despite the long hiatus. Every member always mentions how grateful they are for ARMY's support. And now, finally, they can give back with performances we'll remember for a lifetime. So guys, are you ready for BTS World Tour 2026? Start saving from now. Mark your calendars for spring 2026. Follow all official channels for updates. And most importantly, prepare your hearts because this will be an incredible emotional roller coaster. New album released spring 2026. World Tour starts May 2026. 65 shows for million fans and memories that will last forever. BTS is coming back. And they're coming back big. What do you think about BTS's preparations? Will you attend their concert? Which city do you hope is included in the tour schedule? Share in the comments section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss updates about BTS World Tour 2026. And remember ARMY, we are bulletproof, the eternal. BTS and ARMY, we've been through so much together, and now it's time to celebrate this reunion in the most epic way. Let's make BTS World Tour 2026 the biggest tour in K-pop history. See you in the next video with more updates about BTS. Borahi ARMY, Purple Heart.